Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Phatty316. And joining me this week, you know him. He's my co-host, and you love him. Let's play his intro music if I can find it. Shit, my bad, yo. What's going on, Maximusg420?
What's good, Phatty316? How you doing, baby?
Oh, dude, I'm high.
Yeah, I know. Oh
But
man,
that's the point. It's Friday. We got jobs. We got
Yeah.
shit to do.
yeah. It's complete opposite of the other Friday. Oh man. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you please like, subscribe, rate, and review. That helps us out a lot. Helps us grow. Make sure you tell all your friends and your mom and them. And we appreciate all the love.
Sorry, my fault.
I was like, what the hell? Like, I was already introduced. You are high. Jesus Christ.
Nah.
But yeah,
No,
bro. You know how we do. I try to get that in the beginning and at the end. You know, gotta say it every once in a while.
So how was your week looking? How with this crazy weather we had? We went freezing cold to muggy hot or muggy rainy.
Yeah, it was pouring this morning. It's the same as always. It wasn't too bad. It just I got no basketball until January. They took the rest of the month off, so it's like, all right. So
This
I'm
is
just-
the year. This is the part of the year I hate probably the most because I hate when I like it cold. I don't give a shit. I like it cold, but then it goes back to muggy, and everything's like that. Oh, has that I don't know that moist feel everywhere. Like my carport's just like
yeah, it's like
freaking
dewy.
wet.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
a bunch
like
of
a
dew
wetness
everywhere.
that don't dry.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
it
just
just
humid.
sits there.
Just stays
Yeah,
humid.
yeah.
Just stays humid. Yeah, because it's like, oh, is it
At
gonna
least
rain?
on the summer, the shit would dry up. This is like the shit that don't dry because there's no heat.
Yeah,
Nothing like
there's
that.
no humidity either. Humidity is really low. So, but
So
it's pretty shitty right now outside. I was just out there with the dogs.
we gotta wait till
It's-
Monday.
Is that when it's supposed to be nice?
We going back to cold, the 40s at night.
Whatever. That's fine.
Hey, look, I'd rather cold and dry than the way it is now. For real.
Yeah, I would. I don't like the wet. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I don't like it wet outside. It's a pain in the ass, especially working in it.
Yeah, and like I said, like right now when it's muggy, it's not even cold. It's just muggy. You know, it's like ugh.
Yeah,
That's that swamp weather.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me about it. And then it'll get cold all of a sudden, and you're just like, oh, everything's frozen now. Awesome.
Yeah, right.
It's like cool. It doesn't because people don't realize that like it gets cold down here because the humidity's so bad, and it gets to a point where like you'll get frost on your car. Like definitely you get some frost, but like
Not to interrupt you, I just want to let the audience know that was not a deja vu. That was the same cat. She came back in twice. I just know she did the same thing exactly twice. It's like
I saw her, but I wasn't going to say
in the
nothing.
Matrix.
That was a glitch in the Matrix. We're part of the machines. A bunch of fucking ones and zeros. That's all that's happening right now. They're not even seeing us right now. They're like, oh, let's see what this is.
I even told a shot of brandy today. I was like, yeah, the cat's trying to become the star of the show now.
Yeah, well.
But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I thought.
Yeah, no, it's just it doesn't get like super cold down here for too long. Like the 40s is about as cold as I've ever seen it. Well, there was a couple of times where it's gotten to the freeze point outside. I didn't want to work on those days. Remember that one time when it froze outside and we didn't work for like 2 days? That shit was great. Shit was like
yeah.
It was like 2017, 2018 winter, like somewhere around there.
2018, I think it was, because I lost power that night.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was fucking cold, and I just text Ryan. He's like, don't drive, you know, or ski woo. Sorry for anyone. He's like, oh, y'all don't drive your trucks. I'm like, look, it's freezing over here. I have no power. Easy's home. Can I go over there? He's like, just be careful. And I went and hung out with Easy for
Well,
like
yeah, bro. You gotta have some heat, bro. You can't sit
a
on the
couple
fuck.
hours. Then they came back on and just hung out for 2 days. And he,
Yeah, bro. I remember I was when I was single and and I was living next to Boogie
mm,
and my heater was different than his. His was like central heat for some reason, and we lived in a like a shotgun next to each other.
yeah, yeah, I remember that house.
Remember? Yeah, but he had he had a central heat, which was cool, I guess. But I didn't have central heat. I had this big ass fucking turbo furnace fucking thing that came on, and it sounded no joke, bro, like a goddamn turbine, like from an engine, like there was a jet engine. It would come on and it would just be and loud as fuck. Like I'd have to put my TV loud as shit in that little room because it was so fucking. I was like, what the fuck? The first time it came on, I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? I was scared. But my fucking little place got fucking because there was no insulation in that place either. That place fucking heated up so fast because that thing was so powerful. It was fucking
Be
crazy.
sounding like the Millennium Falcon in Empire Strikes Back trying to rev up. Zoom, zoom,
Oh,
zoom,
bro,
zoom, zoom.
it was fucking loud as fuck, dude. I'm telling you, it would sound like we were at the airport. All you'd hear was like a jet engine. It was so fucking loud. So I'm glad I'm in this place now. It's like,
That's
all right.
an older house too. I know what house
Oh
you.
yeah, it was fucking old. And he renovated the spot that the landlord. He renovated the spot where Boogie lived, and he lives in that part now. But then he still hasn't rented out the other side where I used to stay at. 'Cause that side was empty for a long time too. Because I was asking Boog about it before he moved in. He's like, "Brush has been empty for like a year and a half, 2 years before I moved into that thing." And then it's been since 2019 since I left, and it still hasn't fucking. I don't think it still has anybody over there.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
He
great.
must want too much or something. Or
He's a weird cat, bro. He's a cop. He's an NOPD cop. And he's strange. He's just a strange dude. Like I couldn't nothing wrong with him. Like he didn't care that we smoked weed and whatnot. Like he didn't give a shit.
just pay the motherfucking rent, huh?
Yeah, just pay your rent on time. I don't give a shit. We'd have all kinds of shit. We were used to have fucking 4th of July. Me and Boogie would just sit out there with all the kids and just because it was right there by EJ. So we just sit there
Yeah.
shooting fireworks and shooting fucking bottle rockets and skyrockets at EJ. It was I swear to God, I thought we were gonna burn that fucking school down because we had a couple of them that landed on the roof, and we're like, "Oh, like keep an eye on that shit. Make sure we don't
That,
see names coming up because if they got cameras, we're gonna be fucked."
nah, y'all been fine. There ain't nothing to catch fire over there.
Oh man, bro! All I know is it
I
was just
grew
fun.
up in that stadium, literally.
Oh, it was not the stadium; it was the front of the school.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Great
it was
move.
the school. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, we were right there on Prairie.
Hey
So
man,
it was.
that's my alma mater, bro.
Yeah, well, this is years ago, so it doesn't matter now. Obviously, it didn't happen because the kids ended up graduating from there. So, but yeah, bro, it was fucking nuts, bro, living out there. And this, but yeah, the weather's just it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I'm just used to it now. Like it was weird to dress for today because I don't know if I should wear shorts. But then it was cold this morning because it was raining,
I
and I
wore
was like,
shorts.
see, I was going to, and then I just put pants on because I was like, if I got to put my rain suit
It
on,
warmed up. It wasn't as cold as early this morning. Like when I first went out, it was colder, but it warmed up.
yeah, it
It's gonna
definitely
be
warmed
like
up.
80 tomorrow, I think.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, I got
Yeah.
nothing to do tomorrow, so
Yeah, I got a couple in the morning. That's about it.
yeah, I got nothing. But yeah, man. So did you ever see that preview that I sent you? The Furiosa,
No, I
Mad Max.
haven't.
Oh, you gotta watch that, bro. That's actually pretty cool. It's got fuck who the fuck's got in it? Damn, I can't remember his name now. I sent it to you earlier. Was it yesterday or today? I think it was like
Uh uh yesterday, I think. I didn't let me see. I got it right here.
yeah, Furiosa
Yeah.
or the Legend of Furious.
Let's see what can we do. Let's see if we can change the speed on it. Playback speed normal. We'll change it up a little bit. And we won't play nothing. Like we won't play no sound. We should be alright. Oh shit. And we'll like stop every few seconds.
Yeah, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
Let's see. Let's mute it. Alright. Let's play it. Oh, yeah, we go.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth, and he plays a bad guy. That's the part that I thought was pretty cool. That Chris Hemsworth's going to play a bad guy.
Oh, it looks horrible, yo.
It's the first preview, bro.
That's CGI looks horrible. Why
Yeah.
that should be like real footage. How hard that would that be to just actually film that? All right, let's stop for a second.
It's just showing her as a kid growing up.
Mm,
Yeah, because they got to do prequels for everything now, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, that's Chris Hemsworth. Thor. Isn't that crazy? Thor's playing a bad guy. Thor never plays a bad guy. I don't think he's ever played a bad guy in any movie he's ever been in.
Look, it's oh boy, from Fury Road.
Hmm.
You know, he's the actor that well, not him. The one that played in Fury Road, that played this character.
Hmm.
He's actually the original leader of the villains in the original Mad Max movie.
The one where Tina Turner was
No,
in
no,
charge of.
no, the original
Oh, the
Mad
first one.
Max.
Okay, not Welcome to Thunderdome.
No, that was the third one.
Is that what that was? I don't know if that was.
Road Warrior was the second one.
That's what it was. I was like, there's another one. What's that other one? Yeah, there. Yeah, okay. I forgot, bro. There's so many goddamn movies nowadays.
Man, I mean, the original Mad Max is a lot different than the second, the first and second one. I mean, it like really went apocalyptic, you know, in
Yeah,
the second and third one. I mean, the first one's still kind of like normal life. Then all of a sudden, everything went from that to,
to shit real
yeah,
fast, bro.
like the boss from Pit Fighter and the bad guy in the Road Warrior.
Yeah, dude, it got real weird fast. But that's just that's what it's supposed to be. Like that's what I thought the movie was gonna be in the first place, the first one. And then it was like, all right, this is a little different than what I expected. But yeah, Chris Hemsworth. This is so fun. Look at all the bullets, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, look, yeah. So they're definitely gonna go back. Definitely the prequel.
I don't think.
I don't know, bro. We'll
I,
see.
it's like no one wanted this.
Yeah, well, they made it anyway.
Now
So
the Godzilla -1 looks pretty damn good. I want to check that out.
that looks cool. I can't wait for Iron Claw to come out. Like that's come. Isn't that coming out like?
Yeah, that's this month. It should be like right before.
I think it comes out
Actually,
the 22nd. I think it's
yeah, I
coming
think
out.
it comes out. Yeah, a day of when we go on vacation.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, I know.
I guess I'll be going to see it that weekend or that week
I
at
was just
some
say
point.
it's like I was gonna say I wanted to see it with you. I wanted to go.
Oh,
Go. Yeah, not like that. Bro, get out of here. You buy your own popcorn. Um,
my old lady wants to see it too. I don't know about your old lady, but
no, she probably won't want to see it, but I can make her
uh,
go. Or I can see if
I'll
she
be
wants to.
tagging the old lady along. Oh, a shot of brandy. Ooh, the young, beautiful lady.
Yeah. See, I don't look at it. I don't think of it as you're saying old lady. I'm thinking of it saying as old lady,
Mm.
like OLE, old
Yeah.
lady.
Speaking of wrestlers, you saw CM Punk back in the WWE.
I seen that and it got weird. Like there was I seen a bunch of I guess not behind the scenes, but people that were videotaping while it was happening or recording while it was happening on their phones and seeing all the reactions from some of the different wrestlers when CM Punk was coming out there.
Mm.
And like Rhea Ripley was one of them, and she was just like, "Fuck that dude."
I think I I had mixed feelings about it because it's like it was cool for that moment, but to me, no one's gonna start watching wrestling again because CM Punk's back. Because
Yeah.
you're going, I mean, to me, it's not so much the people in the wrestling industry or WWE, it's the way things have done now. AEW always said had a great chance of doing something like old school, the way, wrestling, make it believable, but they fucked up too. I mean,
Well, everybody did,
that's a
bro.
that's a fucking joke, that company right now.
Yeah, I still understand what happened back there. Like hearing, I told you, I heard him on an interview, Tony Khan talking about how he was in fear of his life backstage when that was, and I was just like, bruh,
They
like come on.
they all, I mean, that whole company, they're all a bunch of like, you know, sensitive. You know,
Oh
I
well.
think yeah, I think some guys who are actually great talent are just stuck there for that time being.
Well,
Uh,
that's what happens to everybody, bro.
everybody like WWE guys, I think they just saw green of pastures and now they realize that no.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. The whole scene is different compared to what it is. It's all driven about money and popularity, and
I guarantee if WWE could get a lot of those old other stars back, they would take them back right now.
it
Like
could.
John Moxley and bring him back and do some shit with him and Rollins and Reigns or the shit. I mean, that would be huge.
Yeah.
I mean, you could bring back. I mean, you had Edge. You could eventually got Christian back for a little bit. I don't think they want. I don't know if they want to deal with the Hardys anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of baggage there too with you
And
know.
as AEW talent like MJF, I'm sure they would love to have MJF WWE. I mean,
Yeah, some of those guys on there are pretty cool. I've seen a few episodes. I don't really watch too much. Like I don't watch wrestling like I used to, but every once in a while I'll flip it on. I'll be like, oh look, AEW's on. What's
I
this?
I I I, I get all my info from the podcast, like Wrestling Soup
Yeah.
mainly. That I mean, that's where I'm getting most of it from. Wrestling Soup, listening to them and Kevin Castle and all. That's about it. Outside of that, and what Cornette says too, I like listening to Jim Cornette. I can't stand his ass; he's an asshole. But his pot, he's entertaining like the fuck. I'll give him that.
That's funny, bro.
But there was a couple things you want to get into this week. Go ahead, man. Lead us
Oh
off.
well, you remember that magazine that we always used to love as a kid, and they even
Playboy.
had a no that one too.
Oh,
Um, one that we could actually buy, not have to
Thrasher
steal it.
magazine.
Yeah.
Fangoria. Hey,
No,
Fangoria's a classic, man.
yeah. It's a sports magazine.
The
Sports.
swimsuit is straight.
Yeah, the swimsuit issue. That was the only one that we'd ever want to really get. But no,
Really
sports.
was.
Yeah, don't get. Yeah, you're not wrong. Sports Illustrated has been caught. They're still denying it, even though it's been kind of almost pretty much proven because of people, the reporters that like picked up the story.
Mhm.
They were making and publishing articles and subject matter using AI, but not only just using AI, bro, making up having AI fake profiles with AI actual pictures of like,
Yeah, I did hear about that a little bit. Yeah, that.
bro, that's like it's one thing to be like, no, AI didn't make this. Then you look up you look up who the person is, who they made up, and it's just some generated
Hmm.
regular face of Bob Sanders, and not the corner or not the DB
Dude, you're
from
starting to see a
Indianapolis.
lot of AI shit. Like I was seeing on YouTube tonight, like this guy who makes like I'm trying to give an example. What was one of the videos? Like they were playing the final countdown, but it was like someone else singing it, like another singer singing it. Oh, it's Ramstein and You Spin Me Round Round. And
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever listened to Ramstein, that German band.
Yeah, Duhas.
Uh,
Yeah, I know who
yeah,
Duhas.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They were doing spin, like in their way,
Hmm.
and you spin me right, right. Yeah, in their way, and it's all AI generated from a creator.
Yeah, from
And
Chat
it was like
GPT and
holy,
all this.
and it was sounds like Ramstein, like their music, your boy singing
Look,
that
bro.
song.
Look, the deep fake stuff that's out there that makes it look like real people and making them say real things. Have you seen the ones where like Trump and Biden are going at each other and it looks like Trump and Biden, but it's not. It's just AI. It's just an AI
I have
generated. Oh, bro, you got to look. You got to see some of this shit.
actually.
It
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it looks fucking real. Like you look at, but then you start noticing some things, and you're like, wait a second, like that word doesn't sound like that, and he doesn't sound like that when he says that word or something. Like something gives it. Like you watching it, and you're looking at it, you're like something's off. Like this doesn't look real. This looks like it's something generated on a computer. But it for a moment you could sit there and you could watch it, and you're just like, what the hell? And if you have just audio, you don't have any visual, you can't even tell. You won't even be able to tell most of the time. Like people are doing all kinds of shit, man. Like it's fucking it. Like the Terminator 2 that's sitting in the background over there is definitely going to come to fruition one of these days when AR starts,
That's
becomes.
a training machine now. Bruh, speaking of AI,
It's
like the one you said with the Biden and Trump, there's a like a YouTube channel. I think I may have sent you. Yes, I think I sent you and Dirk the link. And this guy does AI generated voices, like with the old wrestlers, like he have one with it's pretty much Hulk Hogan and Gorilla Monsoon,
Mhm.
and then he'll just like start adding people into the oh, bro, it's fucking nuts,
I love
and
when they
it's
do that too.
so good because it's like funny as fuck. I mean, really funny shit.
Oh, bro. Speaking of some more
I was
wrestling
trying to
news.
find it.
Rest in peace. Happy belated birthday to the man, Macho Man.
Oh, today was his
It was. I
birthday.
think it was either today or yesterday. Can't remember. I seen it. I think I seen it yesterday. So it might have been. It was this week. I know that for sure. But it was. He would have been 71, bro.
Damn.
That's. I know, bro. You see some of these wrestlers that are out here. Look at Ric Flair. Like,
Oh, he's
look at Ric Flair. Like, and look at Hulk Hogan. Like, these guys don't look like they used to anymore. Hell, I seen a picture of
Hogan. I'll give Hogan. Hogan puts the work in to stay in shape at his age. He really
yeah,
does.
he
I'll
does.
give him that.
Oh, it's just like Arnold and Sly. Like those guys still are super buff. They're going.
No, Arnold's not. No, Arnold's not. Stallone still fucking keeps working out,
Well, I haven't
and I'm
seen
sure it's steroids too.
the last picture I saw with Arnold in it. He was still looking pretty buff. So maybe he just got buff for the movie, for that Expendables 4 or 3 or whatever the fuck number they're on. There's so many fucking things.
Well, he started getting like jacked back up for what was that, Rocky Balboa, the first one that came out. The one way he came, like he was when he owned the restaurant, and they were like this dream fight, and
Yeah,
actually was a good movie. Wish Rocky would have knocked the dude out though. It would have been, a real Rocky movie where
yeah.
Rocky's
Well,
the winner.
yeah. No. Everybody else forget to the original Rocky. He didn't win. He just made it. He went the distance.
Yeah,
It's all his goal was just like nobody thought he could even make it the distance with this guy. This guy was gonna kill him.
and that fight should have been a draw. To be fair,
Yeah, no. If we're going off of the footage that they shot,
yeah.
if we're going by points, I don't know, man. That seemed kind of close. But it is what it is. It's a movie.
And they beat the shit out of each other. I love how the second one starts with just the two ambulances going to the hospital because of them too. It's like holy shit, they beat each other so bad. Both of them going to the hospital like back to back.
Bro, that's what happens with some of these MMA fighters out here. Some of these MMA fighters, most of the time, especially like when they're in Vegas, a lot of times they just go straight to the ER, like from, like especially depending on how bad it is. Like, and you're just like, God dang! Like seeing these people do this shit to themselves. Like, I could never be a boxer or an MMA fighter, not like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll throw hands if I got to, but I'm not trying to. That's just a lot of pain that just doesn't go away. That pain doesn't go away for a while, bro. that shit, that shit hurts, bro. I remember breaking, these bad boys a couple times, fracturing them. I did. It don't feel good. It hurts forever.
I wanted to fight in the Kumite, but I gave up on that dream.
Okay, JVD, no problem. Kumite.
Well, I saw myself
Kumite.
more like the
Kumite.
Donald Gig character.
Is that
He
old boy
could
with the
have beaten
bandana?
Chung Lee. Yeah, he would have beaten Chung Lee if he'd have just stayed on him.
Yeah.
He was about to beat with the 5-time world champion. He just showed off and fucked up.
Yeah, well, that's what happens, bro. Oh man.
Yeah,
But yeah, bro.
Donald Gibb,
But
ogre.
yeah, I just can't believe it, bro. That SI Sports Illustrated, a magazine we grew up, and it was like the epitome of like sports journalism, and
Yeah.
they were like the pioneer of it. Like before there was even an ESPN, there was Sports Illustrated, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was longer than before than ESPN because ESPN didn't come out until cable came out.
And had some of the most legendary commercials too. They would have their Christmas. Get Sports Illustrated for the one you love this Christmas, and they'll get this free football phone. It's like,
Yeah, football phone,
and they
all
would
kinds
have
of
like
shit,
all
dude.
kinds of shit. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that shit was so fucking
Not
great.
only
Bro.
will you get 24 issues, you'll get this phone, this bag, and this sports bottle. You're like, holy shit,
Oh my god,
gotta
the
have the
cheapest.
phone.
And I want that football phone. It's fucking piece of shit, but I want it.
Then after every championship, you could get the whole season of your whatever team.
Yeah.
One in the book, you would get the book.
You get the book. You get the VHS. Children, go out there and look up what VHS is. It's
Yeah, the
it's
highlights of the
it's
season.
it's
Yeah.
a big it's a big tape, and you have to put it in this big machine called the VCR, and you would press play, and it would play stuff on it, like videos, but it wasn't streamed. And then you had to have a VCR, and nobody could ever put the time right on the VCR because that was just fucking.
Not only you get the magazine, you'll get these two video cassettes of sports bloopers, number one
Oh
and
yeah,
two. You
yeah.
see when the ball bounced off the dude's head and shit.
And then
Dude,
later on, they started promoting when they started coming out with the swimsuit issue. That was nice.
that was included too.
That
Yes,
was
you'll
nice.
get the swimsuit issue.
Yeah, it was Cindy Crawford on the cover.
Mine, I still remember my favorites. Cover. It was Kathy Ireland. She's sitting in that yellow bikini, like in the water. Her legs are half in the water.
Yeah.
She's got that.
Oh, I remember Kathy. She
That's
was
my
the thing, bro. She was the thing in the 80s and 90s, bro. She was a thing. She was definitely a thing. That's
Let's see. I want to see if I can
there's
find.
there's plenty of napkins in the garbage that were used on her. Oh my god, that
She was.
girl.
And I like her voice. She had that little that like little squeaky voice.
I guess. I don't remember having a squeaky voice. Wasn't she in like Hot Shots?
Here it is.
Or was it Airplane? I think she was in Hot Shots, right? She was in one of those comedy movies. I couldn't remember which one.
She was in Necessary Roughness,
Okay, I remember that.
the football movie. She was the kicker.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. But I thought she was in something else too. But yeah, no, she
I
was.
have found it.
Oh. Oh my goodness, there she is. Look at her.
That's the cover. I gotta find that on eBay. And it's the 25th. Dude, that's my favorite cover. I'll never forget that cover.
Yeah, no, you're describing it pretty
This
well.
is that's a couple years ago. Kathy Ireland, Rachel Hunson.
Elle McPherson. Yeah, I remember them three. Yeah, they were
Good
all
old
pretty.
good old Kathy.
Yeah, dude, I remember that, bro.
I hope
Spank.
our old ladies don't see this, but
Whatever.
it's hey,
Reminiscent about people that we're never gonna ever see in real life.
yeah, it was a boyhood fantasies and shit like that. I mean, they like their Fabios and what was that fucking show he was on? Oh, I used to love it. Acapulco Heat.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, but he was like more of a side character. Like at the when they would show everybody starring in the beginning of the show, he was always the last one, and Fabio, and he'd be on a cell phone.
Well, because he's the guy that was from
I think he was like the hotel owner or some shit like that.
He was
where
the
they
one that was
ran
always,
out of.
he was always the guy that looked like he was on the book covers for like the Daniel Steele novels with
He
the guy
was.
with the long hair and the half open shirt or no
He
shirt at
was.
all.
He was the model. Yeah, he was. That's how he became famous.
Yeah, he was famous for being famous.
He was famous for being the way he looked. That's all. Dude couldn't act for shit.
No,
He could.
no.
Oh, hello.
Well, because he was what was he? He
I'm
was
not sure.
European or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if he was. I don't think he was Spanish. Maybe he was Portuguese.
And he had great hair.
Did have good hair. I could never have that hair. My hair doesn't get more than this and just gets fucking just shit. That's all it turns.
Yeah,
into.
mine's like fucking stringy.
But yeah, bro, I still can't believe they. And then they try to deny it. That was the biggest thing. That was why it blew up so much. Is because they tried to deny it, and the person that did the reporting on it was like, "No, I have." Then of course, all of this stuff got erased from the internet because all this was on like si.com or whatever. So it was like, but the funny part was like seeing fake, like AI generated profiles, like generic Asian woman with brown hair and brown eyes likes to go outside. This is Doug. He's an outdoorsman. He's got the beard. It's super fucking trim, and it's like
no followers.
no, it's like this person has one post from yesterday. What the
one friend, you.
It's like what? Like, but yeah, bro, that was one of the things that it was weird to me because I was just like, man, I can't believe that SI would actually do some shit. But one of the shows that I listened to, they were talking about it, and one of the girls on the show was talking about saying that she used to work there and she knows that the people that once SI wasn't SI like it used to be, and they got bought by a different media company.
Mhm.
That company didn't know how to run a magazine company, It wasn't the same company because that's the same company that was running SI was running Time and other magazines like that back in the day that were really big, but they're not running that anymore. So some other media company that's cutting costs and this and that. And she was even talking about how for 6 months she wasn't sure if she even had a job because she was a producer. And it's like all of a sudden it's like what? I'm an on-air producer. We're not doing anything on air anymore. We're not, do I make my article? Checks are clearing, so I'm still going to go to work. I'm still getting paid. Money's still in the account. We're good. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Like I'm gonna keep on going to work. If I'm going to work and nothing's getting done, and I'm still getting paid, I'm gonna keep on going to work until that check doesn't go anymore.
Yeah, I mean, dude, let's be honest. There are no more good writers anymore. They're all. I mean,
There is, but they're just nobody's
they're
gonna
too
listen.
opinionated.
Well, they might be, but there's good article, there's good columnists out there, but that's what their job is to have their opinion. And the thing is that unfortunately we get our stuff now off of Twitter and Instagram, and stuff gets here. There is no time to write a lengthy, long article. Like these guys that are on deadlines before, they had to make a deadline because from the night before to get in the paper. Now it's like an hour after the game. They should have it should have already been done. Like it should be 30 minutes after the game, 20 minutes after the game. Like your article's got to be done. So you're
Well,
writing you're writing your article like before the game's even over.
well, okay, let's be real. It really started where people started putting, I guess, their political alliances and their political opinions online. So when they write something and like where they stand, you're going to look at it in that lens.
Yeah, no, I get you. But
You know what I'm saying? And they're not. How can I put? They're not as. They don't hold back as much in the article. Where even if the article's nonsense, they'll just keep going with it. I mean, like you can really fact check people now, and when they still go with shit, it's fucking. I mean, it's like we
yeah,
know. Stop. Which could segue in our next one.
which one's that?
The Deadline article with a writer accused a 9-year-old child of being racist.
Oh yeah, did you see what they're doing
Oh yeah,
for this game of this
the
weekend?
Green. Yeah, I
The
think
whole
they're in Green Bay. Or are they?
I don't know who I don't know who Casey's playing, but all I know is that everyone is going to be wearing black and red face paint. It's gonna be awesome.
It, it's 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 going. You to me now. You're just trying to find something. The supply doesn't. I mean, the demand doesn't. There's not enough racism for the demand that they want.
Yeah.
They're
It,
just trying to find anything to fucking find now.
the
It's
crazy
like, dude,
part too.
stop.
The crazy part is too is that they're supposed to be. I think it was back in like 2020 or 2021, where in Kansas City, they actually prevented people from coming in with headdresses, and that kid had a headdress on too. And I was like, that's the actual kind of racist thing if you want to be like racist about something, because his face being painted half black and half red, that's just the team colors kind of thing. The headdress is more considered offensive, and I put air quotes out there for y'all because I don't believe that's offensive. He's a 9-year-old kid.
Which most Native Americans don't care. They look at it as like, okay. I mean, they're the only, I guess, what would you say, ethnic group that's celebrated in sports like that.
Yeah.
They're the only ones. Why? Because they were warriors and you're combating the other team. That's the whole point.
Yeah, no, the whole
I mean,
Washington Redskins thing was a debacle. That thing was crazy.
I don't see people calling themselves, let's say, the Warriors, the Indians, whatever, because they were good fucking farmers, right?
Well, they were that too, but
Wait, I don't think you're looking at it like that. I think they were warriors that went out and fought to the fucking death. That was the whole point, and that's why I love Florida State.
oh yeah, they still bring out the chief.
I always love Florida State. Dude, that's one of on my one of my lists. I want to do. I want to go to one Florida State night game, just one, and just go tomahawk. I will go full Florida State gear with the makeup, the hat, a jersey, just to go do the tomahawk chop and have some fun.
No,
And
I
you
hate
know
Florida
what?
State.
And you know why? And you know
I'm a
why?
University of Miami
And
guy,
you
so
know
like I hate
why they
Florida
don't
State.
get no shit?
It's because they're in Tallahassee.
Well, no, with the Seminoles, the real Seminoles, because the Seminoles they have an agreement and they're cool with it because they feel like they're being honored and they're cool as shit. And I guess Florida State probably kicks
Oh yeah, they kick
the
him some money too. And you
but
understand that
they're cool, and that's why no. If you ever listen to any of those conversations, name by name change, Florida has never state has never come up.
no, and you also know the Seminole Indian tribe, they actually run all of the gambling in the state of Florida, too. So they're like, yeah, we're good. Like, hey, go ahead. Like,
Yeah, do the time. Let's do it with you.
you know,
Whoa,
all
whoa.
the way to the bank, baby. All the way to the motherfucking bank. Yeah, bro. That's just it's crazy, bro. I don't understand how people are like just looking for something. Like, so what, bro? Like, I feel bad for the cameraman who panned to that kid and put that kid. It made him, and they made him a story for no reason. There was no reason. Like,
Because the writer is always. I mean, he's been known just for. I mean, everything's about racism, and he's like that. And he saw the kid on the Titantron on TV, and he's like, racist.
yeah, it's a fucking child, bro. Get out of here.
I mean, it's not like that's the first kid to ever wear black makeup at a football game.
Yeah, he wasn't doing blackface. He was just
Dude, please
like, I don't
don't.
understand that. That was just funny.
War
When I heard that,
paint.
I was like, this is so stupid, dude. This is so
It's
dumb.
gotten to the point where if you just put black makeup on your face, you're doing blackface.
Yeah.
It's gotten to that point. Even if you just want to put it on, just to put it on.
Yeah, be careful with that eye black, putting it on, going out to the game. You put too much of that shit on there. It's getting a little
Fucking
weird.
Raiders fans do it every fucking week.
Yep. But no, but those
Steelers fans do it
those,
every fucking week.
those are. Oh, there's fucking Saints fans that you see them do it.
Saints fans have done the half black, half gold.
Yeah, forever.
What they making fun of Chinese?
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Blacks
know.
and Chinese?
I don't know, bro.
I
It's
mean,
just
it's getting out of hand now.
it's so weird, bro. It's so weird to me. I don't
I mean,
understand.
you could find racism in every single thing.
If you
in
want
an,
to, yeah.
in an opinion, of course. Some people have some. I've seen some crazy fucking videos. And sleep is racism. I'm like, oh
My God.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Like this motherfucker here, bro. And the worst thing about it is the people that are claiming the racism or that are getting offended aren't even the people that are supposedly being offended. That's the crazy part. Like you're being offended on behalf of me? I don't understand that. What do you mean on behalf of me? I'm not offended. So you can't get offended for me if I'm not offended. But it is what it is, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's just sad how. Then you got some people like idiots like Dan Lebitard back in the. I mean, it's just like it's a kid, y'all. I mean,
What are you talking about? He was laughing at it. He thought it was funny. He thought it was ridiculous. He didn't understand why they were talking about that, because that the blackface part wasn't even like the part that's technically the racist part. The racist part technically is the part where he's wearing
well,
the
the
headdress.
kid's Native American, so hey.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said if the kid's Native American, then who cares? But the other thing is too is that in that stadium they weren't supposed to allow anyone
But that's
to
the
wear a
Raiders.
headdress.
They were at Raiders home.
Was that what they were?
Yeah.
Well, 'cause I know in KC they weren't allowed to even
No, they
wear.
were at the Raiders stadium. Stadium.
Yeah, because they were not allowed to do that in KC. Like in KC, they don't allow anybody to wear
It's
the
fucking
headdresses.
sad, dude. It's fucking sad. No one ever cared about that shit ever.
Yeah, yeah. They play against the yeah, they do. They do. They play against the Packers Sunday night. Oh my God, that's
The sad
crazy.
part is these motherfuckers don't realize instead of preserving heritage, you're ripping it the fuck away. That's how you keep those heritages alive.
And well, we don't want to talk about the Native Americans of this
Like
land, bro. We don't stole this land from them a long, long time ago. Ain't nothing they can do about it now.
every land was stolen.
At one point or another, yeah.
No one's innocent.
Nope. But did you see this?
They took fucking Uncle Ben's away.
Oh man, they took
They took Ben away off the box. What the fuck?
They took what's her name too?
Aunt
Jemima.
Jemima.
Aunt Jemima, yeah.
Yeah, and those was all those people's legacies. That's what's fucked up. Those were those people's legacies.
That's the part that I didn't understand. I'm like, why are they getting rid of that? Like,
I mean, if anything, that was ground fucking breaking. Because that shit's been around longer than you and I have been around on this fucking planet.
Yep.
Them brands.
Yep. It's like taking Tony the Tiger away from Frosted Flakes.
Dude, I never saw any Native Americans fucking protest in front of stores over Land O'Lakes butter. I don't ever recall anyone ever mentioning the Indian chick on the box. Ever.
Nope.
Ever.
Yeah,
Actually, I used to be fascinated when I was a kid. Look, it's the Indian chick.
Yeah. I used to always think whenever I saw the
That's
Land
what
O'Lakes
sold
butter,
it.
I used to think of the Indian in the cupboard when I saw the Land O'Lakes butter. 'Cause I was like, hey, I wonder if I bring this home.
You cannot control powers you do not understand. I love that movie.
That movie's so funny, bro.
Hey, I had the little Indian.
You did?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Well, I think I bought Taron the movie on video,
And it came with it?
and it came with it at the top. No,
Yeah. That's the other thing, kids. Video cassettes back in the day, you used to get prizes with them sometimes.
yeah.
Not now. You just get a digital copy. You just go onto a website and boom, it's on your computer.
The Disney movies had that big plastic cases.
Big plastic cases.
Yeah.
Bro. They were the most ornate cases out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
The cool ones when you had like the double box set. You had to get two VHS tapes to get it. And some of them even had like almost like album covers where they had paper inside of it. You could unfold it. You could see like cast and behind the scenes stuff. And oh man, it was so cool back in the day. You don't got no cool shit like that.
Unless they gave like a box set or something.
If that, but you don't even see VHS no more, bro. Everything's gonna be a DVD, if anything.
I got a VHS in my closet.
I don't even. I think I have
kept
a VHS
certain ones.
I don't have any more VHS tapes anymore. I don't even have any more DVDs anymore.
Because I got
streaming.
Well, I got tapes, like of bands from gigs that I was given, like bootleg shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I got like some like acid bath shit. Like the acid bath in Louisiana was huge. And that's hard to find like actual video footage of that. Well, it isn't now, but
you should transfer all that stuff to digital, bro.
Nah, I'm not too worried about it. Got a couple of videos I wasn't too proud of.
Like we're gonna never watch these. We're gonna not watch.
Well, to be fair, they're well checks.
Oh man. But speaking of some of the other new movies that are coming out, did you see that they're coming out with the Gremlins?
The cartoon?
No, like it's supposed to be a Gremlins movie.
I seen the cartoon. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, I think it's supposed to be a Gremlins movie, bro.
If it's the one on Netflix, it's a cartoon.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it don't. I looked at it. It didn't look good.
No, release date Gremlins movie December 23. So December. Yeah, no. December of 2023. It's supposed to be coming out. Release date of Gremlins 3.
No, that's wrong. I would have heard about that. I promise you, I would have heard about that. Like I said, they got the only thing they got
2024.
I guarantee it's that. Well, actual Gremlins movie. What's it called? They got the name for it? Because this one's called like The Mystery of the Mogwai, and it's a cartoon movie, and it don't hit home like a actual movie. The movies did. Even the sequel had more heart.
Curse of the Mogwai, yeah. Scheduled for December of 2023.
Curse of the Mogwai?
Yeah, so it says Curse of the Mogwai. Gremlins 3, Curse of the Mogwai. IMDb. I can't get more, official than that.
Okay, the one on Netflix is going to be The Secrets of the Mogwai. I wonder if that's what they're trying to do.
That might be it. They do try to do that corporate.
Get you to watch this,
and then get the movie, and then pop the movie out on you.
Dude, this just looks like
it looks bad. It looks bad. I'm like, why are you doing this to Gremlins? Gremlins and Gremlins 2. And Gremlins 2 wasn't even that
Well,
great.
you saw the cartoon when I'm talking about The Secrets of the Mogwai?
No, I didn't see that. I'm just saying this one that I seen the preview for was just weird. I was like,
Yeah, this cartoon just not a Gremlins movie. No, it's not going to work like that. No way.
Nope.
I mean, even the Gremlins don't even look right.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing about them. They looked like they were in the shot. Those were puppets, but they were in the shot and they look real.
Yeah. They were so cool, bro. I used to always want one. I used to always
I
want
I'd
to
love
buy
to
one.
have a fucking like a life size one of Spike
I'm like,
or
why?
Stripe.
Yeah, Stripe. Yeah, they were so bad. They were so bad.
Or the Flasher. I'd take the Flasher.
The flasher was so funny. Didn't he
Yeah,
shoot him?
especially from the first one.
Didn't he shoot him when he flashed him one time? Didn't he
No,
get
he
shot?
shot. No, the Stripe shot the one cheating in the card.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I know he shot somebody, bro. Stripe didn't give a shit. He, he was the head motherfucker, bro. Oh my god. But speaking of Netflix, did you see that the director or the I guess the director of 47 Ronin, that movie that didn't do very good. I think it's at like a 16 on Rotten Tomatoes, with Keanu Reeves, about him being an Asian guy that all of a sudden is now a Ronin, meaning they don't have a leader. So they're just ninjas that don't have a leader, samurai that don't have a leader. Well, that guy that directed that movie that didn't do very well, I thought it was okay movie. Um, Netflix gave him $55 million to come up with a movie, and he spent it on crypto and stocks, probably some hookers and cocaine too.
Damn, that must have been a hell of a party.
That's what I'm saying. But like the guy never directed anything after that, and then they all of a sudden he pitches them this idea, and they're like, "Yeah, let's go for it." And then here's 55 mil, and then now it's gone, and there's no movie, no movie, doesn't exist.
Wow.
He just blew it. I'm like, can
Yeah,
somebody give,
literally.
can somebody give me 55 million to blow? Like,
More ways than one.
bro, you have no idea. Things that I would 55 million. Oh my god, bro, I would just.
Blow money, get a blow job, and blow cocaine.
Oh my
It's a
god,
lot of blows.
man, blow this popsicle stand. Oh my god, it's just fucking. It's man, like I don't even understand what. How do you like? I can understand losing some money in like crypto because you put that money in there. Unless it's Bitcoin, there ain't no return on that shit, bro. Bitcoin's the only thing that seems to be really holding it as far as like its value. But I don't mess with that either because that's fake money to me. That doesn't even feel like real money. It's just like, no, I'm good. I don't need, imaginary money. And then the stocks, I get stocks, I get it, but like to lose 55 million, like,
What did you even?
how?
What stocks did you
What
buy?
did you do? Like, I'm telling you right now, I will learn stocks and trading if I get 55 million, and I'm supposed to invest this. I guess he was trying to invest it to make more money.
Dude, it's so easy to invest now. It's not even funny. I do it. I haven't done it in a while. I don't have nothing in right now. I used to own stock in WWE.
Oh shit, really?
Dude, you just get the app and you can buy stocks through apps.
Oh, I know. I've seen all the little
And
ads.
it's so, dude, it's like buying shit online. And you go through all, they'll even show you like investments or just a company that you love and adore. You could invest like, well, it depends on the price of the stock.
Yeah.
And you always want to try to get that like the bottom dollar. Like if a stock $8, you pay 8. But yeah, I
Yeah.
used to own in WW. I should have kept it because it went up. But I bought it, I think it was at $60 a share about 4 years ago. And I
Yeah.
sold it around 100.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
make
pay
some money.
tax. I ain't pay tax on this shit. I ain't paying taxes on a fucking
Well, you
$100.
better. He's not. He's not. He's kidding, folks. He actually paid taxes on it because the IRS doesn't listen.
Nah, fuck that. Not on $100. Fuck them. They want the $8. Tell them to come fucking send me the bill.
Yeah, because I remember that when the one that when that whole stock thing went down with Robinhood when they were buying all the little penny stocks and then they were shutting down people. I seen that Netflix episode or a Netflix series about that. That was so messed up, bro. When they were when they were buying what the hell were they buying? I forgot what they were buying. What stupid ass was it AMC or some shit like that? It was some or Blockbuster.
I forgot.
Remember when they were buying it?
Oh,
It was
GameStop.
GameStop. That's what it was. Yeah, they were buying up GameStop shares. Fucking
I
over
just remember
GameStop.
the memes after like a car driving real fast and the thing would say kid that just invested stock in the GameStop driving like a tank or some shit. And I remember shit like that.
Yeah, dude, that shit is fucking crazy, bro. But yeah, bro, there's all those crypto companies that are out there. You seen that other one that would just went bankrupt not too long ago? The dude got um,
Oh yeah.
FTX,
He was
Sam Bankman Fried or some shit. I'm
yeah.
like, that dude, and he's weird, dude, bro. I've heard some interviews with that guy. He's a strange cat, bro.
Oh,
He's a
I
strange.
don't doubt it. They all are.
Well, and he's like an introvert, and he's just like, oh, I'm just real smart with money and numbers and this and that. And yeah, no, you got 30 years in jail for fraud and losing $8 billion, bro. 8 billion with the B. I don't even know how. I don't know how people can lose so much money. Like, how bad are you chasing? Like, how bad of a gambling problem? Or that's what stocks are. That's what what Bitcoin and crypto, all that shit is just to fucking
And
just
they were
gambling.
probably pissing a lot of money away too. I mean,
Oh, dude, one of the interviews that I heard with that dude, that freed dude from FTX, he was in a Bahamas, $55,000 a week, like hotel room, suite, palace, whatever, on some resort a week. It's got like 6 bedrooms. It's like, and then he had like a bunch of his people there. They were working with him, and of course, nothing happens to them. It's not their money.
right?
He's spending everybody's money. You're the guy that's the principal. You're the guy that has to worry about that shit. I ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, I'll go on your yacht, eat your fucking caviar. Fucking right. Give me some lobster.
I told Brandy, I was like, if whoever hit the lottery, I'm gonna build my own house, but I ain't gonna build like an idiot and build $1 million fucking house. My house will be like 250, 300. And I'll have my man cave. I'll have that personally built like at its own room. I told Brandy I'm gonna spend most of the money on fucking decorating the man cave. It's like, do you realize what I'll have?
Yeah, build a
I'll
house
have
around the
Mark
man cave.
Hamill standing in that fucking corner as Luke Skywalker.
He greets you when you come into the house.
Like in basketball, when your boy had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the museum, and he would clock in and out.
Oh, what's up? You ever see Parks and Rec?
No, I never watched it.
Uh, Bro, there was a scene I forgot when they had Dirk Nowitzki and somebody else there at like their new, their new marketing multi-level place, and Dirk Nowitzki was just there to just be there. Like, I'm just getting paid to be here. It's like,
Hmm.
yeah, he's just shooting baskets, just hanging around. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he here? He's like a living mascot. What's going on? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Dude, the thing I want the most, I don't know why. I seen it's in Daddy's home too. I want the old school hockey fucking game you played in arcades with the big
With the
plastic
dome up?
dome. And I
Yeah,
want
those are.
the USA Russia one.
Yep,
I want that one. Dude, that was the greatest hockey like arcade shit ever. I mean,
dude.
because it felt like real hockey.
I had that game at my house. The only difference was that it didn't. We had to put it on top of our pool table because it didn't. It wasn't like super big.
Uh-huh.
It was like a smaller version of it, but it had the dome over it. And then every once in a while, the fucking puck would get stuck in a certain spot, and I got to like take it apart to get the fucking puck out. But yeah, dude, and it was USA against Russia. That shit was
Fuck.
fucking fire, dude. That shit was so fucking fire.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was so fucking
I
cool.
want they still sell them, but I don't think you could get the USA Russia anymore. You'd have to probably buy a throwback one, which probably cost shitload. But I know they actually still sell them. They're pricey. They're like $3,000.
Well, because they're more tech than what they used to be. The tech that we were talking about was fucking pulling back and forth
That little
and
thing would pop out in the middle and shit.
and yep, and
The little
spin out
puck.
yep, and spin it, and that was it. Like, you didn't have a lot of movement. It wasn't like, but it was just, it was because of how low tech it was. It was so cool.
It was worth the quarter back in the day because you'd be on there for a while if you and your friends were pretty good at it.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't easy to get in that goal.
No, it was not. You thought it was easy, but no.
I miss arcades, man.
Yeah, don't. Arcades are fun because the arcades that we have now are just too expensive. It's gonna cost me $40 just to walk in a Dave and Buster,
Right?
and then I get
And
prizes. How about if I don't want prizes? How if I just want to go play a game for a quarter? Oh, I can't play. There's nothing for a quarter anymore. All right, cool.
I wish they would. I like them to open up an arcade, like old school arcade, like old games. That would be fucking great.
That would, but it's such a niche market, like a niche market that not a lot of people are going to go. They're not going to be able to sustain what they had
That's
to put
true.
in, and then the overhead, just the real estate alone. Don't even talk about utilities. Just the real estate alone to fucking be there is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be hard to maintain those. Those were easy. I mean, compared to what there's now, those are easy machines to maintain.
Yeah, but Everybody's got a game right here, bro. Got a game right here on your phone. You can just play that. I could download a game right now and start playing.
I know
Like,
kids don't know today what they missed.
oh, the
How you-
struggle was real, bro. Like, the struggle was real. People don't have no idea. It was fun though. It was fun going to arcades and shit, man. Like that was always a fun thing to do. But
Especially like, I mean, especially up to the 90s. I mean, it was still around, but started fading out like 2000s.
look, bro, I worked at a place in Chicago before I moved, and it was called Sherwin's Health Food Shop. It was this like all natural health food store, and it was been around well before there was a Whole Foods. Whole Foods was like new, like this was like the late '90s. But I would leave there on my lunch breaks, go down the block, go get me a slice of deep dish, eat the slice of deep dish, and then go across the street from the slice of deep dish, and there was an arcade, and it was an
Mm.
old school arcade. Like pinball was in the back. They had I think one pool table, and then everything else just lined with arcade games. And it was like I'd go there, play Galaga, Street Fighter, Tekken, like everyone. And then they had the old school. I used to remember it being in Pizza Hut, the Miss Pac Man, but the table where it was a tabletop Miss Pac Man, you sat down at it.
Yeah, yeah, oh,
And
yeah.
it
Pizza
had the,
Hut, yeah, that
yeah,
and Space. Oh, Galaga, Galaga, I think was
Galaga was
one,
another Space
and Space
Invaders.
Invaders.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
dude.
Centipede. No, was Centipede a tabletop?
Centipede sometimes. There was I remember when it was like I remember when they changed it and it was
Yeah,
Centipede
because
and Space
Asteroids was
Invaders.
too.
Yeah, Asteroid was another one too. That was with the little ball with the asteroids. 'Cause that's I played the
Asteroids
old.
classic.
That's man. That's a cool, man. They're like fucking like 8-bit games. These games are so fucking so the graphics were so cheesy. Oh man, like I love see. I actually follow somebody on Instagram who they talk about old arcade games and like getting to like the end of levels of certain games, like Pac Man, regular Pac Man. If you get to all through all the levels, when you get to the end, all of a sudden half of the screen is just code, and the other half of
Mhm.
the screen is the actual Pac Man.
Damn.
Yeah, because they never expected anybody because it got how hard it got. Those fucking ghosts fucking running around, fucking chasing after you, fast as hell, and you can't get away. Like, but if you're able to get all the dots and get through the next level, that's what ended up happening when you got to the Pac-Man. And then after you went through that level, if you got through that, it would just start all over again.
Yeah, I was always a fan of Miss Pac-Man though.
Yeah,
That
Miss
was
Pac.
my favorite. I like because she was quicker.
Yeah, she was faster.
I didn't get into the other ones. Super Pac-Man, and I didn't get into
Yeah, they
those.
got weird, man. They got real weird.
Pac-Man Junior.
Yeah, well, they had to. They had to try to branch off, bro. It was Pac-Man. Like,
I remember the cartoon. That was cool back in the day.
see, I remember like hearing about it, and I think I may have seen some of it, but I was like, "This is." No. I was like, I was so sad. I was like, "This is
It was
ridiculous."
better than the fucking Cubert cartoon.
Oh, Hubert was so. That's another game too, brother. Kids got to go look it up. Look it up, kids.
Cubert.
Oh man, Hubert was fun.
Cubert. Frogger was probably part of that group.
Yeah, Frogger.
Donkey Kong.
Frogger was kind of fun though, because Frogger was always like, every level, either you're on lily pads or you're in the freeway. I'm trying to jump on a log, or I'm trying to get across this fucking 8-lane freeway and not die.
I'm trying to remember. The Donkey Kong was part of that group. Shit. Like
Yeah,
that early 80s group. Well, who am I missing? I knew there was more. I just
yeah.
can't think of it right
Hubert.
now.
If we see him, we'd probably be able to recognize it, but I can't think of it off my head either. Off the top of my
Actually,
head.
speaking of old video games, there are I don't know if this is a plug and play or you have to buy the game, but they're selling the Akari Warriors controller now. If you remember the Akari War, you remember Akari Warriors?
Mhm.
But the joystick was yellow and it would like click and the
Yeah.
body would move the way. They're actually selling that joystick now.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
That's
and I
pretty
was like,
cool.
because I used to have that game on Nintendo. Talking about the longest fucking game, it took over 3 hours to finish that game. I mean,
That's a
because
lot.
all it is just getting to the end. That's all it is. It's you're not trying to do nothing important. You're just going to the end. And
Yeah.
we had the come back to life code.
Oh yeah, the unlimited lives and all that stuff. When
Yeah,
you had to just kids don't know about that either. Now they just go online and spend $10 and buy cheats for whatever fucking game they want to buy. when we used to have papers and notebooks with different
Magazines you'd have
codes.
to fucking get, yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of shit. Or you
Or
just get
you'd
it
have
from
to
your
play
friend.
the game and get the fucking code when you like that 20-letter fucking code, and then you'd be click,
Oh
click,
my god,
click,
I know,
click, click, click. It
I
takes
know. It was
forever. And some
so
of them didn't
slow.
work.
Oh my
You'd
god, it
write
was.
down the exact fucking code. You double check it 5 times. It's
I know.
right. You put it in, it fucking work.
You're like, this is bullshit. Like, god damn it, Zelda. That
Well,
was a
no,
game
no,
too.
Zelda, no, Zelda actually saved. It was like one of the first games that actually saved itself because it would save your game. I remember
Oh, I
Zelda
know,
was
but
the
it wasn't
first.
even. I'm not talking, but there was codes in Zelda too. For the same thing to like to get power ups and to skip levels and whatnot or secret pathways. I seen that the other day too on one of the videos. That some guy showed like the original like Legend of Zelda. There was a secret in it. I never even heard that there was a secret in Legend of Zelda. There was a secret in it where you can get from like one of the first levels to the end of the game within like 5 minutes. I'm like, what?
Damn.
What? That's what I said. Because it was like people that do speed runs. You ever see people that do that? Like they'll speed run like Mario World, and this and that. And it's just crazy, bro. It's just
I could
fucking.
speed run. I don't know if actually I could. I'd have to remember it. Speed run. Super Mario 3.
Yeah, I could have speed run any of those games. Some of those games just give me anxiety trying to look at
I
them.
used to number the original Super Mario Brothers. I'd have to play it a couple times to like get familiar with it again to see where everything was.
Like the little secret levels and stuff.
Yeah, well, how I could get all the way to 8 with a couple of hop, skips, and a jump. And same thing with Mario 3. It would take me a minute just to try to remember everything. I have to go back to my research
Yeah, bro.
called
It's
The
crazy.
Wizard movie.
Oh, there goes my boys barking and fighting with each other. These dogs.
Yeah, I was telling somebody, I don't remember who it was. I was like, yeah, you put like a gamer now, like younger than us, probably like in their 20s, maybe teenager, put Metroid, the original Metroid in front of them, their fucking head would explode.
They wouldn't know what to do.
They wouldn't know what to fucking do.
Put Contra on there or Super Contra.
No, I think they'd be fine because that was a side scroll. I mean, Metroid was just very complex and very long. It took you hours to get to where you had to go to beat that game. You knew what the fuck you were doing, and I did it in 8 hours.
Yeah, I never got. There are certain parts of Metroid where I got frustrated, just turn it off, or to play a different game, or go and jump on my Sega and go play hockey. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm so tired of this shit.
Good old Mike Tyson. And yeah, we've talked about these before.
Oh yeah, those games, man. They just bring us back, man. The nostalgia, man. It's so fucking cool.
Great games. I mean, I
Yeah.
remember this hand hurt and fucking that Nintendo control all night and God,
Cramping up, you're like, God damn it,
because you
man.
had to push that fucking cross. It's like, it
Oh.
ain't like when they had the sticks now.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't have joysticks back then. They sure as hell didn't have a
I
joystick.
mean, they eventually came with them. I remember Nintendo brought out the little covers where you could put it on one a little bit. I had them. They
Yeah,
looked
well,
cool.
it was just like the Game Boy. The Game Boy, you could transform a regular Game Boy into this like fucking monstrosity with power lights and a magnifying glass, and all of a sudden your Game Boy that was the small little handheld thing is now like a foot and a half tall, and you're like, okay,
The
this is what
Game Boy had one problem. It was the battery issue. If you didn't have rechargeable batteries, which was not like very, I mean, they had them, but
they
not
weren't that good
everybody
either.
bought them. Yeah,
They
I
weren't that
mean,
good either.
you were screwed if you had a Game Boy. I think they had a AC. Did they have an adapter for like
Yeah, it did
2
have
to
a
1?
plug. Some of the later versions it did have a plug where you could just plug it into the
But I
wall.
don't think the early ones did. I
No, the
don't
early
know.
ones didn't. They had batteries, and I remember getting the batteries because I remember I had to. I would go to like Radio Shack. That's a fucking blast from the past, and go to
Mhm.
get the Radio Shack brand, rechargeable batteries, and with the Radio brand rechargeable battery charger. I could charge 8 batteries at one time. It was so fucking funny, bro. The technology that we used to have back in the day compared to what it is now, man. All that analog shit is so funny. Like, remember when Duracell? I think it was Duracell, where you could test to see how much battery was left on the battery.
On the box
Yeah.
or
Oh no,
the little
no, no,
strip.
Yeah, the little strip on the side of the actual battery. Press the
Yeah.
little button.
Oh, that's what. No, I'm talking about when they had it on the box. They had the little thing on the box, oh, like on the little plastic shell. They would be on there first.
Oh no, I don't remember them on that. I
No,
remember
I
them.
do. Yeah, they started those before they put them on the battery. Why do I not remember them on the battery?
I remember them on the battery. 'Cause I remember I was looking at them and like getting old ones and then touching it and then seeing the little green turn yellow or yellow turn green and be like, oh, I got like 50%. This
Right.
battery's still good. All right, I can use this motherfucker.
Yeah, like I said, I don't. I do, but I don't.
Yeah,
Like I
no
said, I
shit.
remember them on the box.
But yeah, bro, the technology that we grew up, we went through so many different stages of fucking of shit, man. It's so funny.
Whatever happened to Ever Ready?
I don't know, bro.
Ever
Yeah,
Ready with the cat running, jumping through the whatever it was. Would have been Ever the R. I don't know. The black
yeah,
cat.
yeah. No, that's the thing. Like they're not even around anymore. It's like it's Duracell and Energizer,
Energizer and the cheap off brands,
and then yeah, then a bunch of the other off
which
brands
are
that are
not
out there.
bad. I'll buy the cheap off brands.
Yeah, there's a thing I seen a video. I think I don't know if I saved it, but I seen a video a few months back where they were rating all the batteries and like the actual shelf lives of these
Hmm.
batteries, and then actually how long you to use them and how long they actually last. And I think Duracell like platinum or whatever the fuck it is, like there's one of them that's like by far the best one. But like the top brand ones, those that's what you got to go for. Get the Energizer Platinum or Energizer fucking Blu-ray or Energizer whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what the names are of the batteries anymore. I get the cheap batteries from fucking from the store, bro. I don't even get name brand batteries.
Well,
They cost
when
too
I
much.
buy batteries, it's usually not even for something I'm going to use like constantly. It's like maybe for a remote control. And you buy cheap batteries, them fuckers will last for years, like
I know.
a year, maybe longer.
It's not like I'm sitting on my remote control pressing the button and holding the button a
Exactly.
thousand times. Yeah, no, it should be boom boom boom. Like a lighter to use to smoke cigarettes lasts a lot longer than if you use that lighter to smoke a bowl.
Yeah, they really do. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been having batteries, and when I buy like a lot of them, I put them in the icebox.
You know that I've read that it doesn't matter if you put them in the icebox or not.
That's habit now.
Yeah, no,
So
yeah, it's an old school thing. I remember
yeah,
I would go to people's houses. I remember the first time I saw it at my aunt's house, and I'm like, what the? Why is there like I go to the freezer get like a popsicle or some shit? I'm like, why is there a bag of batteries frozen in the icebox? What the fuck is going on in here? I don't understand. What is that? I don't. You gotta thaw this shit out before you use it. I don't. Whatever, bro.
why is this vibrator in the silverware drawer?
Dia, what's going on? What is this thing? I seen a little
It's a
cartoon of
meat
that.
tenderizer.
Kind of meat you tenderizing over here?
Stick it in turkey, just let it.
It's a
Message.
it's a juicer, bro. You put your oranges right outside. You cut it out. Turn it on. You put your orange on it. Yeah, you get it in.
Like in the movie Parenthood, it's a ear cleaner. Oh, that's a big one. It sure was.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, bro.
Uh,
Just the technology we grew up with is just it's so different now. Like in the
and
fact that
amazing, they're still playing cheap ass laser tag.
I know you would have thought the technology that would have gotten better.
Where's the real lasers? I mean,
No.
okay, granted, they do. Okay, when you shoot them, you get that beam. That's changed. I guess I've seen them with the beam. I don't know if they
Really?
all do.
I had never seen the beam.
Really? Yeah, I've seen them with the like when you shoot the little red beam
Well,
shoots
see,
out.
I remember one that we went to when we were in Houston a few years back, and we went to one of these places that had everything. It was like a Dave and Buster's on steroids.
Uh huh.
Like it had, and they had the little laser tag thing. But the one thing that was cool about the laser tag thing that they had was that it had two settings. It had a pulse fire and then like a single shot. It's like you could have semi or automatic.
That's cool.
I was like, that was actually kind of cool, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, man, that's just the yeah.
I've been thinking about buying an original laser tag set for the fuck of it, just to have.
I remember laser tag, bro. I had that shit.
They're not that expensive either. Like for like good, nice, complete. They're
Well,
not bad.
I think the set we had it was four of them in there. when we bought it because I
That must
remember it
have
was
been
kind of
a family
expensive.
pack.
Yeah, it was like yeah, that's what it was because it was me and my older sister, but she rarely ever played with it. I played with it more with my friends, and shit would break all the time because we're boys.
Then
But I
you had to
remember
play that shit in like dark areas.
putting the jacket on. Pew 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 pew.
They
That
had
shit
the
was
helmet and the hats.
that shit was so fucking fun,
Yeah,
bro.
but I've been thinking about buying one just to have one, like the whole set, just to have.
You can probably find that shit. It's gonna be
Or
expensive.
Photon, because I used to play Photon. I was the member at Photon. That was on Veterans right there.
Yeah, I remember y'all telling me about that.
You something happened to your volume.
Hello.
I could hear you, but you like went really low.
Oh, how about
There
now?
you go. There you go. You're
Okay.
fine.
All right. Yeah. No. I remember you saying about that, but every place that I went to was either like laser tag or laser tag like it wasn't. They couldn't call it laser tag because laser tag was like the name brand.
Mm.
Like you call them tissues or Kleenex, but Kleenex is a name brand and tissues is just like the generic name.
They had a
Yeah.
lot of laser sets back then. There was that laser tag. There was Photon. They had laser combat. A lot of people don't remember laser combat.
Laser combat. Yeah. I don't
Laser
remember that.
combat was like it was a you could play with more people, but it came with the robot. It was a sphere, and it
Mhm.
would move around the floor, and you shoot it and shit.
Whatever. You fucking
And
Jedi.
it's the, and it would always say, "Oh, it could shoot back at you," which it was just really reflecting back onto
Yeah.
whatever your gun or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever the target thing was.
It's for us kids that grew up with Star Wars. It's like I'm a Jedi now.
Hmm.
I have a training bot.
God, remember the very first lightsabers you could buy? They were just tubes of the color with the just paper or the plastic like handle looking thing, and it was just a big red
That, sh-
tube, a green tube.
that shit is so cheap, bro. That shit was so
Now
cheap,
you see the shit they got. Look at like that one I paid for $400. I mean,
bro. There was a video I seen a guy put up about when he went to Disney, and got. I guess you go to the Star
the
Wars,
Galaxy's Edge.
yeah, where you can go there and you can go and get your own
Oh,
saber.
yeah, I've
But
seen that where you build it from
yeah, you
scratch.
build it. I'm like, what the fuck is that? They're like, pick out your crystal and this and that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on
That
here?
would probably actually one of my you can watch like the whole process on YouTube. You just go
Oh no,
look it
yeah,
up.
that's what I'm saying. A guy that I was watching him because I was like, I'd never seen it.
Mm.
'Cause I'd
They're
heard about it.
$200.
Yeah, and he's like, and then they showed him how they did the whole thing, and they're like, and here you go. Then like everything closed up, and then opened back up, and then like now you have your lightsaber, like, and repeat after me, and they're like repeating all this. I'm like fast forward, fast
Yeah, that
forward.
one of my customers went, and when he came back, he showed me they're not bad quality. They're not for $200. I mean, they're really not. It's
Dude,
pretty worth
there's
it.
when we went to the Comic Con over here in Kenner, when we went to that one, there was a guy that was out there that was selling them. Remember?
I don't remember that. Oh, that's right. That's right.
He
That's
was
right.
by all the Android guys, but he was all
That's
the
right.
all the R2D2s and whatnot. But he was like, yeah, these are they're all custom built. He's like you could have whatever kind of hilt you want on them. I remember I got his card, but they were expensive. He's like they range anywhere from like you said 200, but as much as like 750, depending on the weight and the quality and like what you're looking for. Like or did you want like did you want a dual one? Did you want a single one? Like what color? This and that. And I'm like, my God, like it's like buying a car. It's like there's
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like when I ordered that one, it's like customing up pretty much, and
a
I paid, dude. I got fucked when I bought that one because I custom one. I didn't go overboard, but I had certain things I wanted,
Mhm.
and they would starting to get like take forever, and I was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And they're like, "Blah blah blah," and they're like, "Well, how about this? We just give you one we have in stock already," and they'll and sent me, and I'm like, "Well, I gotta still keep the fucking same price." And they're like, "Yeah," I'm like, "That's some bullshit."
Yeah, I'd be pissed about that, bro.
But I was just wanted to get one because at least if I got one, I could say I got one without and try and fight get my money back. And I just took that one. And it was close to what I wanted. Not I didn't get everything I wanted. They sent me the accessories that I ordered. That don't get me wrong, they did do that. But it was just certain things on the actual lightsaber I wanted done, and I couldn't get it done. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, these are crazy, bro. I'm just looking at some of these places that have the lightsabers and just the money that
I
people.
can't remember what company it was that I shit. It was supposed to be like reputable company, and start seeing complaints about people waiting forever for their shit.
Yeah, like see these right now are on sale. This company that I'm at, I don't know
It's
what
like if
website this.
Disney can build them bitches in a matter of fucking a half hour, let the person do it. What the fuck's taking you so long?
Yeah, but also the thing is too is that they're set up for that. Like that Galaxy's Edge, they set like I want to go
Well,
there.
these are way more detailed. I mean, when I ever get your ass over here, I'll let you fuck with, dude. It's like serious.
Is it heavy too?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Oh, did you see the video that Mr. Beast did the other day about
Mm-mm.
this? Some guy made actual real like
I heard
lightsaber
about that. I haven't
where it's
seen it.
basically a plasma pulse kind of thing that actually comes out of it.
Hmm.
But you have to wear this backpack that's like 70 fucking pounds
Jesus.
because you have to power it. And the guy's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I made two of them." He's like, and that's it because I couldn't really make any more. He's like, "But you got to put this on first, and then you see him turn it on." I'm like, "Holy shit!" I'm like that, and it literally it
It's like
it
the
comes out.
Ghostbusters pack, and you got a lightsaber, pretty
It
much.
was so fucking cool, bro. I was like, "God damn it, that is so fucking cool."
Yeah,
Uh,
because there was a bunch of guys. I'd have to go back and see how the final result came out. It was the guys that were making the loader from Aliens. Now it didn't have the legs, but they were using like tractor. It would have rolled. They wouldn't have walked, but they were trying to do like the cage and the arms and shit.
yeah,
Because it would have been impossible to give them one to walk.
yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't think they figured out that technology yet.
Yeah, see, and it's funny. I'm just looking online, just a little random page. 285, $89, 198, 42 from Timu. Timu even got lightsabers now, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. Oh my
Let me
god,
see if I can find
this is fucking crazy, bro. Man, it is what it is, bro. These fucking weird ass fucking lightsabers and just this man like. But it would have been cool as hell to actually have like a real lightsaber, like if that technology actually existed. Like you see people shoot themselves in the foot all the time by not having a gun, secured properly. Can you just imagine, what would happen if a lightsaber actually came on? Ripley. That's cool, bro.
Yeah, I watched when they were building it from scratch, and dude, a lot of fucking shit, dude.
Oh, I can imagine, bro. I've seen a couple of videos too where you ever seen the guy that built the real Iron Man suit and the only thing it doesn't do is fly?
Really?
Yeah. Like it's a super customized, like it's really basically only gonna fit him. But it literally is a Superman. It's like it's an Iron Man suit. Like the mask comes down and actually when you're inside, he actually took a picture of it, what it looks like inside the mask. You can actually see like he even made the inside of the mask as close to as possible as he could to what it was like in the movie. And I was like,
Well, shit.
what?
In Japan, I think
They got so much shit in
they
Japan.
built a fucking Gundam.
Yeah, there's a statue of one. They have
Yeah,
a like they don't give a shit, dude. They love that. They
and the
love
bitch
all
like
the.
walks.
Yep, that shit is fucking
They
cool,
they
bro.
waiting for the ginger what they called the like Godzilla monster. Oh, what was those monsters called?
Kaiju's.
The kaiju's. Yeah,
Yeah, the kaiju's.
I know they had a universal name for them all.
Yeah, kaiju's, bro. Yeah, Pacific Rim.
They're waiting, bro. They're waiting.
Yeah, yeah, they're ready for it. They're like, you never know, bro.
I want to see. I just want to see the robots fight each other. Let them fight.
Dude, that movie was actually a pretty fun movie, bro. I
I
know a lot of
like
people.
the Godzilla movies
I like the
and
Godzilla
the
movies.
Kong one too.
Yeah, I got to see the newer ones because the newer ones you guys were telling me about were a lot better. Because the last one I saw was the Matthew Broderick one, where
No,
he's in New York.
dude, you gotta watch.
That shit was so fucking weird. I was like,
No,
what?
that I remember when that movie came. It was at '97. Taco Bell was endorsing it and everything. The only thing that ever came good out that movie was the collaboration with Puff Daddy and Jimmy Page when they did "Come with Me" and they
Yeah.
used the Which Card song from Led Zeppelin, the guitar riff. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. And Puff Daddy, yo, come with me. That
Yeah.
was the only thing that came good out that fucking movie. And it wasn't like a hit, It was like,
Yeah.
I could tolerate it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
movie sucked. It was like a big iguana just taking over a city.
Yeah.
Literally, a
Well,
big iguana.
taking over New York, baby. Manhattan.
No, the new Godzilla, or the one that came out, the first one, with your boy Bryan Cranston, I think it is.
Hmm.
He's in it. That one's
Like,
good. They brought Godzilla back to what Godzilla was. It actually had personality,
that's what's up.
and he looked like Godzilla.
And Godzilla wasn't like necessarily always a bad guy. It's just like, just leave me alone.
No, he's the hero in these movies.
Yeah.
He's like the protector of the earth from the
Well,
other
from,
kaiju.
yeah, from other ones because he was the good one.
Yeah, he's like the protector of the earth.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's
So it's
where
like
that line comes from. Let them fight.
Godzilla.
That is yeah, I'd watch them all. King of Monsters is just as good. That's when you get like the whole gang comes out
That's what's up.
at one time.
I might have to watch
Godzilla has
that
to put them
tonight.
in check.
Come on myself, so I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. Watch some of those tonight or something.
Yeah, and,
Probably gets probably on Prime or something.
Millie Bobby Brown's in the second one. Was it L11
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Stranger
11.
Things? She's pretty good in it.
All right, that's what's up.
And then King and Godzilla and Kong's good. It could have been better, but it was okay. It was good.
Yeah, Godzilla -1. That's the new one coming out, right?
That's the yeah, but I don't think it has nothing to do with the other universe, the one
Oh,
we're
does it?
talking about. No, I think that one's supposed to be Godzilla's like the villain in Japan because that's Japanese made.
Yeah, King of the Monsters. Yeah, Godzilla 2019. Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown.
The Japanese said, "We're taking Godzilla back now.
No, no.
He destroyed our city, our city."
Oh shit! It's on Netflix. Oh wow! I didn't even realize it was on Netflix. I'm actually gonna watch this. I might watch this shit tonight. What's the runtime on this fucking thing? 2 hours and 12 minutes. Huh. Well, we got to cut this fucker short. I'm just kidding. Oh man, but yeah, bro, it's just weird, man. Just AI is taking over, making our sports writers not even be real sports writers, and Netflix giving money to people blowing it on bullshit and stupid movies that never needed sequels coming out. I just don't understand why they fuck like man. I just don't get it, bro. Like everything now is just coming out with, and it's everything has to be a prequel because you can't further the story. Like Beetlejuice 2, I think it's. I'm glad that they're thinking about coming out with it, but I just don't understand why it's taking this long.
Well, they're finished.
Yeah, no, but still,
I
it's
was
just
reading an article tonight, right before I got on with you. Speaking of,
all right. That's
and
what's up.
Burton's quotes is what you want to hear. He's like, "I had fun filming this movie. I'm glad. We went back to the old way using puppets. This, that. We went old
Oh,
school."
that's gonna be so awesome.
Then they get a Keaton, and Keaton's like, "I had one of the best times ever. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun. Get to improvise and having fun." And I'm like, "That's what I want to hear." Because if they think it's good and Michael Keaton thinks it's good, I'm down with it.
That's what's up, bro. That's awesome.
I just hope they do what I want. I just wish it was like they kind of take the thing from the cartoon and make Lydia and Beetlejuice like a duo. I wish they would do because it worked so good in the cartoon, you know?
Yep. Oh yeah,
It
they were
really
great.
did. I
She was
love the
great,
cartoon.
dude. And they're still having old girl be Lydia, right?
Yeah, Rhino and the stepmom's supposed to be back. Jeffrey Rush ain't gonna be in it because he got in trouble with child porn and shit.
Yeah, well, yeah. Gotta keep
Uh,
it away from
uh,
Winona
yeah,
Ryder, man. I like
and
Winona Ryder.
Keaton. I mean, the boy who played Otho. He died. He died a long time ago. He died like
Yeah,
20 years ago.
yeah. He's been gone. Yeah,
So yeah, everybody else should. And Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin ain't gonna be in it, of course.
I
They
know.
may be
Yeah,
mentioned or something, or they may put them in CGI or something.
or a cameo or a flashback or
I don't
something.
think they're gonna be a cameo, especially with Alec Baldwin with his shit. Yeah,
I like Gina Davis.
because that shit ain't over with Alec Baldwin.
Nah, well,
He
that's
may
for
still
another
get
show.
charged.
That's for another show.
I think we talked about that long ago. Though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah,
That's a rich person. Hey, that's his problem, not mine.
yeah, exactly. So, oh man. All right, but dog. I think that's pretty much it for this week, huh?
I think so. Oh yeah, next week we got our top cartoons, animation shows, or yeah, shows, whatever. Any, it could be a movie, whatever, but whatever you want. It don't matter. Show, movie.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff, bro.
It's just cartoon animations of all time. That's all.
And the crazy part is that some because I've been working on my list. I've rewritten it like 3 times. Some of my stuff is like cartoons that are like cartoons, and then others ones are like cartoons that are more like these are like more mature cartoons.
Yeah, if the cartoons eventually had a movie like some of them did, they're included. You don't have to be like, oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it's the movie. Well, if you like the movie, you had to like those certain. So yeah,
yeah,
it's all included. But if it was just like there was some that just like Akira, Akira was one fucking movie. I
yeah.
mean, I don't know if that's gonna make my list, but I was movie I still have never figured out. I'm gonna have to watch that movie now that I'm 47. Maybe I'll be able to figure the fucker out. I've
You're not
seen it about
47
eight
yet, bro. Come
times.
on, give yourself a month, bro. You still got a month.
It's gonna be the greatest birthday ever.
The oddball number. That's a weird number, bro.
What?
47 to be like this is the best one.
No, I'm talking about the birthday itself. My birthday will no longer. I will never have a memory of insurrection on my birthday anymore.
Yeah, yeah, you will. It'll
No,
still
I
be
won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. When we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. I ain't gonna say nothing about that yet. But no, it will be overshadowed. What I'm gonna do will be overshadow that memory for the rest of my life. So it's gonna
All
be the
right.
best birthday present ever.
Cool. All right. Everybody, make sure you turn in. Tune in on January 6th,
No, well, actually, we'll
2024.
probably do a fifth. We may go live. We may do a birthday bash. And
Oh,
when's
shit.
your birthday? You in February, right?
Yeah, mine's February
And we'll
2nd.
do Gary's birthday bash.
Oh, I
Wait,
got
who are
that one.
you? When's your birthday?
February 2nd. It's Groundhog's
Okay,
Day.
okay. I was just making sure it don't conflict with a certain wedding.
Oh, yeah. No, no. It's,
Okay,
it's,
okay,
I
yeah,
still,
then
I still haven't received my invitation, bro. What the hell?
no one's gotten it yet. Don't
Oh,
worry,
okay.
you're invited though.
Oh, I know. I just need to know where I'm supposed to go and where I'm supposed to be there.
You gotta you got an inside guy.
I know a guy.
You know a guy. You know the guy.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, shit. All right, big dog.
Well, I gotta do my shout outs.
Yes, sir.
We got Dirk and Mojo at the Mo Dirk City podcast. Oh, did I say it right? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think so.
Mo Dirk, yeah, because they
Yeah.
changed so much.
I know. They changed
Then we
it.
got Spitball Media with John Draper, Bisho O'Brien, and Shaheen. Wrestling Soup with Missionary Tom is Joey Numbers and our good friend Kevin Castle. And of course, our other friends, Chris Matthews, Joe Punches, Jeff Lippman, and you know who rest of who you guys are. Thank y'all for supporting us. Like and subscribe to the show. We got a whole month to really get into all kinds of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
I
the
think-
holiday season. Go out there and spend some money. If you don't got money to spend, then don't spend it.
Yeah, I don't think people are going to be spending shit this year. I really don't.
That's what happens every year, but then it always happens.
I don't know, man. It's tight this year, dude.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. It's always tight. It's tight every year, bro. It's what it feels like anyway. So,
I
But,
know even the soup kitchen I go to is starting to get dry.
Jesus.
I know. Poe. Can't even afford the OR, just Poe.
What's that from?
That was from a comedy special.
Is it okay? I
I
couldn't
think that
remember.
was, I want to say Damian Wayans. It was just Poe. I forgot.
Oh man. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in, shouting us out. What?
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say what else?
Oh.
I thought you had something else.
No,
Um,
no.
We're gonna holler. I'm gonna give a shout out to our to the pool company that employs us so greatly. Um, Ernie's, go use them. We got our party coming up. That's gonna be fun. And I think that's that falls on a weekend where I think we're gonna have Dirk on the day after. That's
That would
exactly
be
3
the
weeks.
23rd.
Third. Yeah, it's 3 weeks from tomorrow.
That would be our Christmas show. That's going to be a live show.
Yeah. Whew. Hopefully we're still sober from the night before.
Yeah, I don't know. We may reschedule that, man. We may
We'll
do it
see.
on a Sunday
On
because
Christmas
people
Eve?
may. Oh, that would be Christmas Eve. That's right. Shit, I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. It has to be that day. It has to be that day, unless you're going out of town somewhere.
I guess so. It'll be the 23rd. Okay, Christmas show will be on 23rd. I'll start making the flyer.
Yeah.
Feel like old band, school band. I'll make the flyer.
That's what's up. Remember, everybody, like, subscribe, rate, and review, share, comment. You know,
Subscribe. We need them
yeah,
subscriptions, guys. Come
yeah.
on,
Please subscribe. Come on, don't have to do anything but hit a button. Just hit a
right?
button. It's not like how we used to be back in the day. We used to have to fucking write stuff down, have a special code, and then wait for it on the radio. Then hit
Pay
me
for
with the code.
subscriptions to a Sports Illustrated bikini issue or swimsuit issue. Yeah, to write on a card,
Yeah.
send a check,
Oh my God, a check. They don't even
or
know what
money
check.
order.
Oh God, checks. They don't even know what checks are. They wouldn't know how to work one of those. Oh my goodness. But
Hell, they
thanks
wouldn't
for
even know what a money order is.
those are still more common though. You can use those nowadays, especially if you got to put money in your account. Go buy a money order at the bank for whatever it is. You take a picture of it like a check. Boom, it's
I
your
wonder
money's
if
in the
they know
account.
what a traveler check is.
Don't you're gonna confuse the kids. You're
Right.
confused. Only use those when you American Express travelers checks. You only use those when you're going out of the country.
I used to get them at Sports Avenue.
Really?
Hmm
That's weird.
It was more foreigners, and because
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna
would
say.
have to. I don't know if y'all had this at y'all store. There was like the tax. They get the taxes back, any sales tax
Hmm.
they got back, or like when they leave the country, they
Yep.
get all the sale tax back from what
Yeah.
they gave us.
Yep.
And I'd have to fill this thing out because I
Yep.
put that passport thing. Oh, y'all
Mhm.
had that at
Yeah.
Leslie's?
Oh no, not at Leslie's. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no. I had that at some of the other retail places
Oh, okay.
in the early 2000s that I was at. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was at Linens and things, and one person was like, "What is this?" Like one of the cashiers didn't know what a traveler's check was, and I was like, "We live in Orlando. You should know what this is. Like, especially because it's Orlando. Like, there's so many transient people there, and traveler's checks was a big thing. The only thing you couldn't use traveler's checks for, or was difficult to use for, was when I worked in the restaurant industry. That was difficult
Yeah, I
because
don't
somebody's trying to
remember them.
exactly because somebody tried to pay me one time because I worked at one not far from Disney, and people would come in there and pay with a traveler's check, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was a cook, so I mean, any restaurant I worked at, I was a cook. So
yeah,
yeah,
I was a server, bro. I was out there, and I'm like, thanks for giving me this $100 traveler's check, but this is gonna suck for me to take care of now. Like, you know how many fucking hoops and and circles I'm gonna have to go through to fucking get money from this
how
thing?
long do you work in restaurants for?
On and off for about like 5 or 6 years.
All right, so you worked in long enough. Tell me when you watch the movie Waiting, it's like that shit. Everything's
Yeah,
so true.
yeah, yeah. It's so true. So true.
It
It's
is. It really.
it's
I don't know now,
it's
but
basically a documentary. That movie is not a movie; it's a documentary.
it's like to the T of maybe except the like game they were playing.
Yeah,
'Cause
that was
that
different.
was a little far fetched. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I don't remember ever nobody pulling out their balls so I can see them.
yeah,
I don't remember
everything
that.
else probably to the T to the
Yeah, old girl
fucking the fucking the
bitching everybody out, smoking a cigarette, fucking motherfucking everybody, and then
and there was that crazy bitch too. That was that one crazy bitch that would pull her tits or pussy out like at the
at the
end
end
of
of the night.
clothes to fuck
Yep.
with God. There was that one crazy bitch that would do that shit. There was them girls that would go fuck motherfuckers that in the fucking bathroom coolers. It happened. Smoking weed in the coolers happened.
Yep.
Fucking with people's food that piss you off
Yep.
happened.
Oh yeah, we had a code for it too. We always typed in special. Like if
And
somebody ordered something, they were just being a real dick. Like, oh, they want their steak, this and that. You're typing it in the computer, and it's like then you just write special, and then you put like two asterisks next to it, and that was the code for give them the special.
yeah, now look,
I didn't know what it
we
was
wasn't
though.
that it was to be fair, that didn't happen a lot.
No.
It really did. And I mean, the person would have to be a fucking jerk off. Now, personally, did I do anything? I can't remember. If it was something fucking minor. You know,
Yeah,
it
just
was
spit
probably
their shit
dropped
real
on the
quick.
floor and picked it back up. I
Yeah.
mean, you'll
Oh
live,
no.
you
Yeah,
know.
peck of dirt, bro. Peck of dirt.
But outside of that, it may happen once or twice. Out there was, but don't ever fuck with anyone that fucks with your food. If it's a simple request, it's fine. Like if they undercooked it
Yeah, throw
and
it
you
back on
want
there
a
for a
certain
minute.
way, that's fine. That was your fuck up. Don't bitch. Just fix it for the person and shut the fuck up. But when you're gonna sit there and complain about every fucking thing and run the waitress fucking crazy,
Yeah, that's fun.
and never go in at closing time.
No. If it's 20 minutes before close, don't even go in.
Oh, I say 30.
Order water. Like,
If
we
it's
have salad.
if it's 30 minutes and they're slow, never go to a restaurant if they're super slow at the end. Even okay, if you even got 20
Because they'll
minutes
break it
left,
down. Yeah,
well,
they'll
if
break
you
it
got
down.
20 minutes left and people are still going in, that's fine because you know they haven't started to do nothing back there. They're still making orders.
Yep.
So if there's still people are still going in with you and then they're full, that's fair. That's fair game. But if they're like dead and you're like the only people in the fucking joint,
Yeah.
yeah. And you go in any 30 minutes before, yeah,
It's gonna be a
you may
problem.
get lucky 30 minutes before. 20 minutes, you're definitely right. That's yeah, you in fucking the red zone then.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking-
Oh man.
it depends on what it is too.
Yeah.
Fast food, you probably get away. You know, they don't really. They usually have the shit pre-cooked anyway.
And they have a lot of stuff broken down. I used to work in fast food too, and you break down half of your shit and just eat the other half just in
Yeah,
case.
fast food's a little easier to cook. It was the other shit like frying and
Cooking a
grills and
steak, yep.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, broilers and grills are a little different. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in on this episode of the Bayou Geeks.
Right. Well, hey, wait. Before we go, you really thought you were going to get away with it?
What?
Black power!
God damn it! I was hoping you forgot about it. I was like, I'm not gonna mention shit. I was like, he already did the message. We're good. Like, no, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Nope. Had to do it. It's the longest ever, though. Right at the end of the show.
It has to be the longest ever. And it
Oh,
had
man.
nothing behind it. We just did it.
Yeah, exactly. Just to do it. Oh shit.
All right. Until next week for the cartoon. And you never know what's going to happen.
Never know. Who knows?
All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later.
Later, y'all. Peace
Later.
out.